I hope you have a sweet tooth because today it's going to be filled with mellowy goodness. Today I'm going to show you how to make the perfect pavlovas, aka meringue cookies. For this recipe you are going to need 4 eggs, superfine sugar, lemon, cream of tartar, vanilla extract, and salt. Okay, so first we're going to take our bowl and we are going to use our eggs and separate the yolks from the whites. So you're going to crack these and you're going to sink it into your hand, and then you're just going to toss the yolk back and forth, letting all the white sink through your hand, but you're not going to let the yolk get through. It will ruin the consistency that we want for our meringue if it goes into the mixer. So you have to be super careful because if the yolk gets into it, then you can't separate it and you have to start over again. So we've got our whites, we're gonna pour this into the mixer. We're also going to add into it 1/4 of a teaspoon of cream of tartar. So now once that's ready, we are going to start mixing this. And we're gonna start off at a slow speed just to start off. After this, we're gonna put it at a higher speed, and then we're gonna be able to add in our superfine sugar after this is starting to get frothy and more of a solid structure. Okay, so after you have it going like this, we're gonna have it go super fast so you can get as much air into it as possible. And it will pretty much double in volume. So now you've got a nice peak, it's a nice structure, and it should be like the foam on top of your coffee, or hot cocoa, I guess. So we're going to put it on a medium speed while we're pouring in the sugar. You want to pour in the sugar very slowly, because if you put it in too fast all at once, it's going to break the meringue. So we're gonna continue pouring this little by little, and once we get all of our sugar in there, we can put it on full speed again. Okay, so all our sugar's gone, we can put it all the way on now. After that's ready and it's got a nice stiff peak and it's glossy, then we're going to add in lemon zest, our vanilla extract, and a little bit of salt. So we're going to zest 1 lemon, and whenever we put this in, it's going to add a nice acidity and a lovely smell. Okay, so we're going to take a look at this, lift it up. You've got to feel no granules of sugar, so you want to make sure it's just a nice and smooth mixture, or a nice and smooth pavlova. Okay, that's good. It's nice and smooth. So we're going to add in all of our lemon zest. Okay, so now we're going to put in 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Going to put that into our meringue, and we are also going to put in 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla. We're going to let that mix all the way through. All right, let's take a look at this. It is perfect. It's like cotton candy. It just disappears in your mouth when you taste it, and it's so smooth and so silky. Okay, take off our little guy here, and we're going to get as much of the mixture into the bowl as possible, but you want to leave a little bit on there because we can use it to glue the parchment paper onto the pan, because while you're scooping the meringue onto there, it'll move the parchment paper around and it gets severely annoying. So this is glued on, and then the rest of this you can just eat, I guess. Okay, so now we're going to take off the rest of this into the bowl. Yes, I just ate some. So I'm setting the oven at 300 degrees right now. And so now I'm going to take about that much for each of them, and we're going to make 3 rows of 3 with this. And you just want to use the spoons to dab it on. With the measurements that I'm giving you, this can make a good dozen of them. Okay, so I've got my clean spoon here, and I'm just going to make a little dip in the middle. That. We're going to do that to all of these. So these babies are ready to go into the oven. I'm going to slide these guys in. So I'm setting my timer for 45 minutes. So basically what we're trying to do is take it low and slow. That's why it takes long, because we want to dehydrate it and take out the moisture so that it's nice and airy and fluffy on the inside. Okay, now we're going to go into our berry topping. So we're going to add in some raspberries, because these are my favorite fruits and I love their vibrant colors, and blueberries. We're also going to add in some lime juice. That's why I set aside my lemon that I zested, because you can still use its juice. So I'm going to squeeze the juice out of this. I'm using the tongs because, well, you want to use these if you can't find a lemon squeezer, and you also want to squeeze it over your hand first so that none of the seeds get into the mixture. And we're also going to add in a little bit more sugar. So you want to put in like about 1/4 cup of sugar. Now I'm just going to stir this up. So now that this is all mixed through, it's just a matter of waiting. So go get your homework or your books and you can just be productive while you're waiting, you know. Okay, so I've got my little rubber hands. Nom nom. They want meringue too. And I'm going to pull it out because they are now done. And you know when they're ready because they will peel right off of the parchment paper. Going to add some whipped cream onto this. We're also going to add our berry mix. You can add any flavors you want, any fruits you want. You can customize this meringue to be your own. All right, it's nice and airy and mellowy on the inside and crispy on the outside. You can hear the crunch. The fruit adds nice freshness, and you got the thing, and you got... And don't talk with your mouth full. Also, make sure to thumbs up this video, subscribe to my channel, tell all your friends about this, and make this #EpicuriousEmma. I'll see you guys next time.